Alright, shalom. All praise to Yahweh Shem Shah, the Lord of the Apostles, GMS. We the Hebrew Israelites out here once again to prophesy the destruction of America and to wake up the children of Israel, which are so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Let's get right to it. Get that scripture out.
Matthew 24, verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of war.
Right, so you're going to hear about wars and rumors of war. Now, what's a rumor? A rumor is something that's said, but it's not necessarily proven whether it's true or whether it's false. Okay? So it says wars and rumors of wars. Now, bro was just speaking before the camera got cut on, going into how Syria just shot down an Israeli jet. Because Syria said that the Israeli jet was too close to its airspace.
Just let me know whenever you're ready.
Now, if that is true, that the jet was too close to Syrian airspace, what does that therefore mean? More than likely, Israel did that to bait Syria into striking down their jet. That way they could then have a reason to bomb Syria. Okay? Move back a little bit. Go ahead,
See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass. Matthew 24, verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars.
Yep.
See that ye be not troubled.
Right, so you're going to hear wars and rumors of wars, but see that ye be not troubled. So we ain't supposed to be troubled about that. Oh man, I'm all scared. You're not supposed to be afraid. Because you got people out there that's going to get scared. Oh man, what do we do now? You know what we do now? The same thing we've been doing, trusting in Yahweh Shem Shah. Okay? Go ahead.
For all these things must come to pass.
Let's real quick. Give me Psalm 37 and 2. Start from the top. Psalm 37 and 1. Okay? 37.
37.
Yeah. Start from the top.
All right, Psalms 137.
No, 37. 37.
I'm sorry, Psalms 37 and 1. Fret not thyself because of evildoers.
Right, don't fret. Never fret, meaning don't worry. Or don't sweat it. Why you say don't sweat it? Because people worry, they start sweating. They get nervous. So don't fret or don't worry. Go ahead.
Neither be thou.
Don't fret the what?
Right, fret not thyself because of evildoers.
Yeah, Esau the so-called white man is an evildoer. All right? Don't fret, don't worry. Go ahead. And along with 2/3 of Israel, they're evildoers too. Go ahead.
Right, it says, neither be thou envious against the workers of iniquity.
And don't be envious of the workers of iniquity. Don't be envious against those that do evil. All right? So let's go back to Matthew. The point I wanted was that part that said, fret not the work of evildoers. Go ahead, keep reading.
Right. For all,
Quote it, read.
Matthew 24 and 6. And ye shall hear wars and rumors of wars.
Yep.
See that ye be not troubled. For all these things must come to pass.
Yeah, all of them got to come to pass. These things must happen in order for our Lord to come back. Our Lord is the one who the world ignorantly called Jesus Christ, who we know him as Yahweh Shah. Go ahead.
But the end is not yet.
Yeah, all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Meaning all these prophecies, they're going to come to pass, but the end is not yet. Meaning what? The end is not yet come. So though we're in this time of wars, though we're in this time of rumors of wars, don't be troubled because the end is not yet. Other prophecies still got to take place. Okay?
Chapter 14.
What's the next verse?
Nation.
Yeah, you got it.
Verse 7. For nation shall rise against nation.
Yeah, Syria and Israel. Nation gonna rise against nation. And you got the United States government. They out there. They the ones that's arming the Syrian rebels, man. To fight against Bashar, to fight against their own government, Bashar al-Assad. Okay? Because the United States government was the ones that gave the Syrians those weapons. Through that whole Benghazi Gate scandal. With the whole thing with Hillary Clinton and all of them emails and all that stuff. Because when they took down Muammar Gaddafi, they raided Libyan armories, man. They raided Libyan armories and through Benghazi they smuggled them to the Syrian rebels, who are now using those weapons against the Syrian government. And the United States government is using their media to brainwash the masses and believe it. Oh, see, look at that. Bashar al-Assad is using sarin gas attacks on his own people. That's why the rebels are fighting against him. No, they fighting against him because you goddamn fucking crackers want to take down Assad. Which fuck Assad, we don't give a shit about him. But you want to take him down because they want to build that pipeline, man. I believe it's called the Qatar pipeline. Don't quote me on that. Look it up. We say something you don't understand it, open up another tab, click on Google, and then type it in the search engine. You know, Jay gotta stop being intellectually lazy, man, spiritually lazy. Oh man, come on, again. I don't know what that means. One time I seen on the comment board, the elder said something in the video. You know what somebody did? They put on the comment board, what that word mean? You on the internet. You know? What do you say that word mean again? Say it up.
Matthew 24:7.
Yeah.
For nation shall rise against nation,
Yep.
and kingdom against kingdom.
And kingdom against kingdom. And that whole thing in Syria is called a coup d'etat, which basically means an overthrow. Like what somebody say, they're planning a coup against their government. C-O-U-P. A coup is short for coup d'etat, overthrow. All right, and that's what they're doing. They're setting up for the overthrow in Syria, so they can put a public leader up there to allow the United States government to build that pipeline. Notice whenever the United States government goes to war, it always got something to do with oil. It always got something to do with somebody else's stuff. Go ahead.
Right. A kingdom against kingdom,
Yep.
and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquake in diverse places.
There's gonna be famines. They starving out there in Venezuela. It's gonna be famines and what else?
Earthquakes,
It's a pestilence.
famines,
Huh?
and pestilence.
What's pestilences? Diseases. Remember they was talking about this? There was somebody Ebola years ago. Oh my God! Everyone, oh Ebola. And then you know what these damn crackers would do? It was this one dude that they said came from Africa. I think he went to Texas or something like that. They said this guy right here got the Ebola virus or something like that. But guess what? The dude had on a green shirt. You know why he had on a green shirt? Because green is always associated with toxicity. Think about it. You ever watch a movie? It's always the guy always falls into a green ooze. Oh God, it's a green ooze. He comes up, and he's up with superpowers and shit. It's always a green goop. The Simpsons, radioactive waste is always green. So they say a person's breath stink or feet stink. In the cartoon or movie, a green smoke comes out. So they show the guy with the green shirt to get into your subconscious mind to put. It was another movie called, I think it was called Quarantine. And on the cover of the DVD was green. Okay? To play a trick on your subconscious mind. Like for example, like it was one time, I forget what, I don't know if it was a Brooklyn Bridge or some bridge in New York. You had this dude who climbed on top of the bridge and was like putting white flags on the bridge a few years back. And on the cover of the New York Post Daily News it said, this time it was flags. Next time it could be a bomb. And bomb was in red bold letters. The red symbolizes danger. Code red, red alert. Fire truck, red. It symbolizes danger. So they use colors to use colors to play in your subconscious mind, man. So they had the Ebola virus. Then there was some other swine flu. And so as you see, back in the early 2000s when I was in elementary, they was talking about the West Nile virus. Remember that? Oh God, the West Nile virus. Then there was some more anthrax. Motherfuckers were scared to open up their damn mail. A couple years back, they were talking about the Zika virus.
Oh, I got it.
You know? It's, oh my God, babies are being born with small heads at an alarming rate. Because you know why? When the mosquitoes bite you, part of the genetics in the mosquito goes inside that person. And just as a mosquito has a small head and a big body, the babies will be born with a small head with a big body, man. Esau set that fucking shit up, man. You know? So pestilences, go ahead.
Quick one, real quick. 2 Corinthians 2, verse 11.
Yep.
Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices.
Yeah, let's say it should get an advantage over you, man. Can you look at that word advantage? Let's see what that word advantage means, man. Alright, we're gonna look that word up. Let Satan get an advantage over you. Alright? Because you got people out there saying has gotten an advantage over them. Because they're ignorant of Satan's devices. They're ignorant of Satan's schemes. Of Satan's deception. Okay? This is the word advantage means.
Alright. The English definition for advantage.
Yep.
It says a condition or circumstance that puts one in a favorable or superior position.
Read it again, bro. I'm sorry. Read it again.
It said a condition or circumstance that puts one in a favorable or superior position.
So it's a position of circumstance that places one in a favorable or what?
Superior position.
Or a superior position. So it's saying that's got an advantage over these people. Okay? In the various ways, saying it's got an advantage over people. One second. Right. So one way saying it's got an advantage over people is through the so-called white man receiving them through his media. Because advantage is putting one in a favorable, it's a position of circumstance, putting one in a superior position. So saying has superior position over these people by what? By putting out these lies in the media. So now all y'all are deceived by that deception. Y'all actually believe that it's those governments killing their own people. Mind you, the United States government is doing worse to you than those governments doing to their own people. I'm trying to wait for the thing to load up. Okay, go ahead. Read it from top again.
Go on. 2 Corinthians 2 verse 11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices.
Yeah, let's say it's getting an advantage over us, but we're not ignorant of Satan's devices. That's not gonna happen to us, man. Lord willing, because we ain't ignorant of his devices. I mean, we don't lack knowledge of the we don't lack knowledge of the wiles of Satan. Wiles meaning tricks. We don't lack the knowledge of Satan's tricks, of Satan's treachery, of Satan's deception, of Satan's sleight of hand. Why? Because of the Bible, the scriptures. The scriptures tell you, you get what's that? 1 Peter, 2nd chapter, it says your adversary of the devil. It's like a roaring lion seeking to devour.
Got something real quick. Ecclesiasticus 5 verse 15. Be not ignorant of anything in a great matter or a small.
Right, so be not ignorant of